Alright, hello everyone. My name is Richard Symes, and I'm a Baptist missionary on the island of Mindanao in the Philippines. And I just have so many people asking me questions about the Bible Baptists in the Philippines, and if they're right on the gospel, and if that's a church that they should attend. And honestly, on the surface, if some foreigner came to the Philippines that's an independent fundamental Baptist, they're going to be like amazed when they come here, because they're going to think, what in the world is going on here? There are all these independent, fundamental, Baptist, King James only, hard preaching, soul winning, salvation by faith Baptists that are in the Philippines. You know, why do we need to send more missionaries over here? But here's the catch. These people, even though they say they believe salvation's by faith, that's not what they really believe, okay? If you know the right questions to ask people, you can kind of pull out what they believe. Because honestly, if you ask a Mormon if salvation's by faith, they're going to say yes. If you ask a Jehovah's Witness, is salvation by faith, they're going to say yes, okay? But if you know the more intricate questions to ask people, you can find out what they really believe. If they really believe salvation is by faith, or if they really believe it's by works. But once you've asked these people these questions, you're going to find out that the Bible Baptists, for example, do not believe salvation is by faith. They believe in what most people would call the perseverance of the saints. It's a doctrine, it's part of Calvinism. And I'll explain it this way. It's basically like an installment plan salvation. They'll say you don't have to do anything up front to obtain salvation, you know, but by placing your faith in Jesus. But they say that if you truly believe, then afterward you'll do the works. Basically, they're saying you have to do works over time to prove that you really believe. So this is a very subtle work salvation that they teach. Nevertheless, it is a work salvation. Salvation is by faith, you know, for by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is the gift of God, not of works, lest any man should boast. Salvation is not by works before you get saved, not at the moment of salvation, and you don't have to do good works to prove that you're saved, you know, in the sight of God. So this is just a quick video basically warning you to stay away from these churches. And I'm not saying like every pastor that's part of these people are bad. Maybe they're just confused or they're deceived. But if you're going to a church where a pastor, you know, continues to defend this doctrine after you've showed him the truth, you know, I would definitely stay away from that church. And honestly, that's going to be most of them. I've personally talked to like 5 or 6 different Bible Baptist pastors, and they all believe this same thing. Their Bible colleges teach this same thing, perseverance of the saints. And you can read it on a lot of their doctrinal statements for their churches online. So I hope this video was helpful, but the Bible Baptists do not preach, or let me phrase it this way, they do not believe salvation is by faith. They might preach that's what they believe, but, you know, if you question them further, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. They believe salvation is by works. So I hope this was helpful. God bless.